That's my name. You should know me. I like to smile, though you never see. Don't take me from you. I want to stay. I'm God's angel, and I'll be yours someday. We're unseen angels. That's what we are. Sent down from heaven in the form of a child. We're living and breathing, full of God's love, placed in your body for you to take care of. They say we're not human, but God knows they're wrong. I'm just like you, Mom, though I'm not strong. We're joined together, and I feel your fears. I know it's hard on you, but please, Mom, let me stay here. We're unseen angels. That's what we are. Sent down from heaven in the form of a child. We're living and breathing, full of God's love, placed in your body for you to take care of. Oh, we're unseen angels. That's what we are. Sent down from heaven in the form of a child. We're living and breathing, full of God's love, placed in your body for you to take care of. Fretful and burdened, no peace within, lost and afflicted, seems there's no end, no hopeful sign. Can I see this time? I just can't get through. Oh, an altar of prayer, He met me there. He lifted my burdens and conquered my fear. When the blood was applied, the answer came by. Thank God He chose me. Oh, He was there in the middle of the night when I lifted my hands and started to blood met me there when I was down on my knees. I called out and he heard my plea. He could have been calming the storms and the seas, or lifting the sickness, or healing disease. But he heard my cry and left heaven's side. Thank God he chose me. Mercy came down and overtook my soul, gave life a new meaning. Now I'm happy and whole. I'm no longer ashamed of the sins I have owed. You see his grace covers me. Oh, the desert was hot, I was thirsty and dry. No hope for tomorrow, not a prayer inside. Interceded my needs because I believe. Thank God he chose me. He was there in the middle of the night when I lifted my hands and started to cry. The blood met me there when I was down on my knees. I called out and he heard my plea. He could have been calming the storms and the seas, or lifting the sickness, or healing disease. But he heard my cry and left heaven's side. Thank God he chose me. He could have been calming the storms and the seas, or lifting the sickness, or healing disease. But he heard my cry and left heaven's side. Thank God he chose. Oh, he chose me. It's been one of those days. If anything could go wrong, well, it went wrong. Oh, I'm feeling sorry for me. There's a lot of self-pity going on. Tomorrow I will be okay. The dawn will bring a brand new day. I'm sure by then I'll be fine. Lord, I know you understand. You know I really need a friend. Would you hold me while I cry? I take a lot of your time when I should be strong. I should be standing by now, but it's you I'm leaning on. You've always kept me safe from harm. Like a child in your arms, you cradled me through hardships placed in life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I've been fought and everywhere. Would you hold me while I cry? I try to be strong, but if anyone can fall apart, I fall apart. I run back to you again. Lord, you heal this broken heart. You had truly been a friend, reaching out to lend a hand, Lord, when you could have passed me by. I'm asking for your strength today. Lift my spirit, Lord, I pray. Just hold me while I cry. I take a lot of your time should be strong. I should be standing by now, but it's you I'm leaning on. You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You cradled me through hardships placed in life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I've been fault in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You cradled me through hardships placed in life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I've been fault in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? Lord, hold me while I cry. I've been wasting my time, I've been losing my mind. I've been running races, still don't know what I've been chasing. But my eyes can still see bluer skies away from me, and I'm on my way. Time for me to fly, time for me to soar. Time for me to open up my heart and knock on heaven's door. Time for me to live, time for me to sing. Time for me to lay down all my worries and I spread my wings. Time for me to fly. Earth can be a heavy ride when the clouds are in your eyes, but I hear you calling, I will rise, I won't be falling. I'll escape all gravity and I'll reach my destiny and I'll fly away. Time for me to fly, time for me to soar. Time for me to open up my heart and knock on heaven's door. Time for me to live, it's time for me to sing. Time for me to lay down all my worries and I spread my wings. Time for me to fly. The gates of heaven will open wide. I will rise, I won't be compromised as I take to the open skies. Time for me to fly, time for me to soar. Time for me to open up my heart and knock on heaven's door. Time for me to live, time for me to sing. Time for me to lay down all my worries and I spread my wings. Time for me to fly. Time for me to soar. I will fly away, I will fly away, I will fly away. Lay down all my worries, lay down all my troubles, fly away. Time for me to fly, time for me to soar. Time for me to open up my heart and knock on heaven's door. Time for me to live, it's time for me to sing. Time for me to lay down all my worries and I spread my wings. Time for me to fly.